Welcome to Crypto News and Investigative Report. I'm just going to take an opportunity to talk to you about a little something today. First of all, I'd like to say we have a lot going on with Crypto News and Investigative Reports. We have some good information. We're going to be doing a documentary. Hopefully, that you were able to take a look at our trailer for the documentary. Please retweet that. Also, please follow us on Twitter, Crypto News and Investigative Report. Here's our handle at RobTechP. Crypto News and Investigative Reports at RobTechP. We want to try to get our numbers up this year. We got a lot that we want to bring to you. I tweeted out this comment right here today. It says at hashtag CEO survey. There was a CEO survey for those CEOs that are going to Davos. And I tweeted out as I'm expecting some great news to come out of Davos 2019 about the disruption of blockchain in finance, as well as the position of virtual currencies, because we know these two things are different. Blockchain is the technology. Virtual currencies are what is used on the blockchain technology. So I'm looking for some more definitive conversation that defines virtual currencies and that defines the disruption of blockchain. That's going to be interesting. There was a survey taken, and these CEOs are going to be discussing the kind of logical conclusions that they've come to regarding virtual currencies. The launch of our 22nd Global CEO Survey live webcast from Davos is going to be Monday, the 21st of January, 2019. I'm really looking forward to that. There is a lot of virtual currency people that are going to be there, and I'm really really interested in what they have to say. I also tweeted out this comment today regarding geopolitics and virtual currencies. When you're talking regulatory clarity, you're talking political power, and that's just a fact. Anytime you're talking regulatory clarity, you're going to be talking political power, because if you're going to get anything done by regulation, it's going to have to be voted on, right? So whenever you're talking regulatory clarity, you're talking political power. Someone has to be convinced that a particular regulation is best for everybody. All right. So please follow us on Twitter, Crypto News and Investigative Reports. I want to go here to, is that where I want to go first? Oh, yeah, I want to go to this IMF and read this regarding the International Monetary Fund. The IMF, or the International Monetary Fund, is a specialized agency of the United Nations that is headquartered in Washington, D.C. The IMF is a large international organization which includes over 189 countries and 2,500 employees. The International Monetary Fund, or the IMF, meaning for countries, is active during short-term macroeconomic crisis, and as it provides credit not only to underdeveloped countries, but also countries that are members of the IMF. In terms of cryptocurrency, the IMF has issued a report considering benefits and drawbacks of using Bitcoin and other altcoins. The organization recommends creating a regulatory framework that will secure common users and will not prevent the innovative technology development. Besides that, in 2017, the IMF was considering the issue of making its own cryptocurrency as a new currency for reserve. When I read that, I thought about a lot of these CBDCs, wholesale general, and and how they're going to work with those currencies. I'm not sure if the IMF at this point hasn't brought us up any more information regarding them creating their own virtual currency. But I do want to read this to you. This is from the Bank of International Settlements, and in order to be, this is actually real banks. This is not some company that's calling themselves a bank, like, for instance, you know, Bob's Global Trading Company, and all of a sudden, Bob's Global Trading Company that does shipping all around the world, calling themselves a bank. No, this is actually Bank of International Settlements, and you'll get this regarding all banks. All right, I just had to throw that in there. Some companies call themselves banks, and they're actually not banks. All right, so here we go. Policies to harness global financial interconnectedness. This is something that is very important because all of these different, we're doing a documentary on banking and how global banking is changing, banking services, central banks, committees, associations, statistical information. We're going to be pooling this information together on our documentary regarding banking and the future of banking. So here we go. Policies to harness global financial interconnectedness. Joint BIS, Bank of America. I don't think that's Bank of America. I think that's Bank of England, the European Central Bank, the International Monetary Fund. I could be wrong on BOE, but I think that's Bank of England. The European Central Bank and the International Monetary Fund workshops on policies to harness global finance interconnectedness. And this is going to be on April 25th and 26th of 2019. It's going to really be an eye-opener. I'm really going to be stay on top of that. Let's read a little bit. It says the Bank of International Settlements and the European Central Bank, the Bank of England. Oh, that was the Bank of England. That's right. Okay, good. The Bank of England and the International Monetary Fund are pleased to announce a call for papers for their joint workshop on policies to harness global financial interconnectedness. The workshop aims to narrow the gaps in our understanding of the transmission channel of monetary, fiscal, foreign exchange, and macroprudential policies in the post-GFC economic environment. We seek contributions on novel, empirical, and theoretical research on the channels and relative effectiveness of policies dealing with the potential microeconomic side effects of economic and financial globalization. The workshop will be held at the BIS in Basel, Switzerland, on the 25th and 26th of April. This is going to be an awesome conference, and I really think we're going to be able to learn a lot regarding how is banking going to be connected all over the world using virtual currencies, digital assets, cryptocurrencies, whatever term you want to use. I think that's the next move in virtual currencies, is connecting them all and giving banks a platform to connect with one another. And because we see a lot of the IT, I call it the IT part of it, which is like your Earthport, which is like your Corridor R3, and we see a few more of those type of organizations coming together and helping building the infrastructure of how virtual currencies are going to be connected all over the world. And that's kind of what we're going to be focusing on. Let's go here. Is it here where I want to go? No, that's not it. Right here. The Bank of International Settlements, the European Central Bank, the International Monetary Fund, the Bank of England call for papers, policies to harness global financial interconnectedness. It is going to be a very serious event. I'll just read what some of the things that the workshop aims to narrow. It says the workshop aims to narrow in gaps of our understanding of transmissions channel of monetary, fiscal, foreign exchange, and microprudential policies in the post-GF. I think I already read this. We see contributions. Anyway, so here we go. Not to bore you anymore with a lot of these long paragraphs. It says identification and transmission of policy shocks in open economies, global financial interconnectedness, and policy responses. And really, to me, this is the big thing, is the global financial interconnectedness. That's one global currency, folks. That's one intermediary that is going to be linking all other currencies together. It's one currency that's going to be working to link all currencies together. And that is going to be this global financial interconnectedness. Big word there. And policy responses. The role of the monetary policy and exchange rate regime in containing cross-border financial spillovers. Theoretically analysis and empirical evidence on the effectiveness of macroprudential policies and other international impacts. Monetary, and there's that same big word again, policies, interdependence, and gains from international policy coordination. Cross-country data sets. All right. So this is going to be a phenomenal event. They're brainstorming right now. The IMF is brainstorming right now with these major banks. Let's go back up here. The IMF is brainstorming with the European Central Bank, which is brainstorming with the International Monetary Fund, which is brainstorming with the Bank of England. These banks, guys, these banks are coming together. It's going to just be a fantastic, a plethora of information for us to be able to gain a real knowledge and a real understanding of where banking is going in the future. All right. And so we're going to, I just had to drop that on you today, as well as hopefully that you were able to see our trailer right here for Crypto News and Investigative Reports. Let's go back, and here we go. All right, so we're really excited about doing that. We're going to be journaling and chronologically sending out excerpts of what we're doing and the work we're doing. I'm really excited to say that we have a major news organization that's going to help support us in our endeavor to bring you this this transition from a fiat currencies to virtual currencies, and how these policies and how these currencies are going to be connected all over the world. All right. So if you don't, please follow us on Twitter, Crypto News and Investigative Reports at RobTechP. That's our handle. Crypto News and Investigative Reports. We want to try to get our numbers up. We're doing some great work, and we actually really are trying to get our numbers up this year. Also, please follow us, Crypto News and Investigative Report. Please smash that like button. Please smash the like button right there to subscribe. And I try, and to all of my subscribers, I call them my friends, I try to respond. So if you leave a comment, I'll try and respond to your comment. If you have a question, I'll try and respond to your question, because that's where I can really take time and give you a real good answer to whatever you ask. All right? Until the next time, folks, thank you for joining me. We'll talk to you real soon.